Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Betting the Juice here. I'm Kota Pace, and this is brought to you by the Kota Sports Gambling Network. Coming off a decent Monday. We're recording this on Monday night. The football game here is at halftime, so not all of our plays have been wrapped up yet. But if we just look at a couple of these, some of our player prop parlays have not been wrapped up yet. But if, like I said, just look at a couple of these, our NHL wise. The Devils was tough. We missed on the Devils. They lost in overtime 4-3 to the Rangers. The Devils, one of the best two teams on the road, end up losing to a Rangers team that is so-so at home. So that was a little tough. We did get the Montreal Canadiens plus 1.5. That was minus 140. So we won a unit on that. And I don't want to jinx it, but the Memphis Grizzlies have beat the Atlanta Hawks 128-103. We had them and the Dallas Mavericks in a moneyline NBA parlay at minus 133. Mavericks 97-90 entering the fourth quarter. So they do still have some work to do. But the Grizzlies, the first leg is good to go there. Just waiting on the Mavericks. We did unfortunately miss out on our parlay. We kind of had to shift a little gears there. The parlay we mentioned was just not gonna do it. It was like minus 600. Obviously, we took all the heavy favorites there on Monday night. So we did have to switch it up a little bit. Again, CodaSportsCappers.com was our full card. So we posted the video as well on YouTube and then on the website, and we updated our full card there too. Lafayette at home minus 360, just straight up lost to Columbia 57-45, and then we had San Diego minus 300 on the money line, and that game's at 9. We're recording here before that game tips off, but at the end of the day, that one hurts a little bit. That was a college basketball parlay at minus 142. First leg lost, so the other one doesn't mean anything. So that one was a little tough there. But again, at Kota Pace on Twitter, I will update you on everything that happened on Monday. That's just what happened so far. Again, just with the job that I have and things like that, I want to bring a daily video to you guys here on the channel and give you my favorite plays. That is going to contain some juice. Granted, that's why it's called Betting the Juice here on YouTube. So the one reason, like we said, you got to follow me on Twitter because that's where I'll update my full card. All my plays will be on there. These are just the ones that I locked in with the lines out so far. So again, all these like NBA parlay, prop parlays that we're doing, and even the Monday night NFL prop parlay. We had to wait for some of those lines. Of course, on Monday. However, I guess we can update this one for the NFL because that was ugly. Kyler Murray goes down right away. So we had him to get one passing touchdown or more. That doesn't help us, right? He goes down 3 plays in. So that was kind of rough. We also had Mac Jones 1+ touchdown. And then we had James Conner 2+ receptions. That did hit. But unfortunately, the whole parlay is just dead because Kyler played 3 snaps and then boom, most likely tore his ACL or whatever. Dude can't stay healthy. Unfortunate. Not only, again, it's unfortunate for us, but it's unfortunate for him. He's the one out there playing the game. We're just trying to bet on him. So that was very unfortunate as well. But again, at Kota Pace on Twitter, that's where we'll every single recap. Like I said, every single recap, I film these videos the night before, trying to get the best lines, but some of the lines we don't get until the morning. That's just the way it is. Again, before we get into today's plays, Tuesday, December 13th, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, new background. It's Christmas, counting down the days. What does everybody want? We're just looking for winners, right? That's what we're looking for. And so before we get into today's video, BetUS has the fastest payouts, the best lines, and you can bet anytime, anywhere. Receive a 125% sportsbook bonus upon initial deposit. Use this link to get this special offer. Link is in the description below. Claim your bonus day by using the code JOIN125. Hit that link and then use the code JOIN125. Again, this is the Bet in the Juice show here. I'm Kota Pace, brought to you by the Kota Sports Gambling Network, www.kotasportscappers.com, and at Kota Cappers on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that jazz. We're just mostly on Twitter, so check us out there if you want. Boom. Today's plays, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start out with our 2 college basketball plays, and then we got a little bit of analysis here on some NHL parlays, and then we also have an NBA parlay too. Not a lot of NBA action. We do have one play, a home underdog. I'll give you a little sneak peek there. But our first one here, ladies and gentlemen, let's start out in college basketball. We're going to take Marshall. Again, we're betting the juice. We're drinking the juice. We're having some fun with it. Marshall, baby. Minus 140 on that money line, taking on UNC Greensboro. I like Marshall, 9-1. And they're playing some good basketball right now. Now, listen, 87% of the money on Monday night is on UNC Greensboro. Do not love that. Everyone seems to be hopping on the Greensboro train. This line opened up at -3.5. It's now dropped to -3. Again, we love drinking the juice, ladies and gentlemen. Give us the juice. We will drink it. And I just like Marshall here. 8-2 overall. Against the spread, 5-3-1 on the road, 7-2 as a favorite. Straight up 8-1 as a favorite, 9-1 overall. Give me Marshall here on the road. Little juicy, I get that, but they're taking on a UNC Greensboro team that's 4-6, and obviously a lot of money on those on the Spartans. I'm taking the Marshall Thundering Herd here on the road to keep this very good season that they got going. Keep it going. Keep it going. So we'll see what happens there. And that's one of our college basketball plays. The other college basketball play we like here, ladies and gentlemen, is, of course, an under 153.5 at plus money. If you lock it in right now, you have the South Carolina State Bulldogs taking on the UNC Asheville Bulldogs, a battle of the Bulldogs. And I'll tell you what, when you get two teams that are named the same, Bulldog on Bulldog action, they're not going to score some points. It's going to be a rough game, right? They're in the trenches. They're in the backyard. They're chained up. Roof, roof, roof. They're trying to get after it. There's not going to be points in this game under 153.5 at plus money. Give that to me all day, every single day. Those are our two college basketball plays, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into the NHL. I'm excited about these NHL plays here. And we can see where we're going to get going. Now, we have a two-way. We have two parlays. We have two parlays. We have a two-way parlay at plus 523. Now, we're just throwing a little 0.25 units on this little baby. But we're taking the Seattle Kraken plus 165 on the road and the Arizona Coyotes plus 135 on the road. Reason for this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Juice Show, but this is nothing. This isn't any juice, baby. Yeah, this is juicy. This is juicy. Plus 523 little parlay. The Kraken 9-3 straight up on the road. The Sharks, baby. The Sharks. So this is why we're going to take the Coyotes. The Sharks 2-13 straight up at home. Kraken good on the road. So we're going to take them over Tampa Bay, the Lightning, and we're going to fade the Sharks 2-13 straight up at home. We're going to take the Coyotes. The Coyotes, I know they're not super confident on the road, but again, this is just 0.25 units. We're going to fade a Sharks team that's real bad at home and take a Kraken team that's really solid on the road. Two nice money-long dogs there, and we can see what we get. Again, 0.25 units plus 523 there. Our second parlay in the NHL. Here's a little juice for you. We're betting the juice on this. We're drinking the juice on this. Minus 127. We're going to lay down 1.27 units. We're taking the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins, 14-1 straight up at home, taking on the Islanders. That's minus 230. And then we're going to take the Toronto Maple Leafs. Looking, the Leafs 10-5 at home, straight up. Again, decent. This is more of a fade. This is just a more of a fade of the Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks 2-13 straight up on the road. So I'm going to take the Maple Leafs at home, minus 400. Parlay that with the Boston Bruins, the best team straight up at home. The best team probably in the league. The best team in the league, I'll say it. I don't think that's a hot take. Minus 127, two-way parlay there. And we're going to ride off into the sunset. Going to ride off into the ice with those two NHL parlays. Final play here for you, ladies and gentlemen, on this fine Tuesday. We're going to take the Los Angeles Lakers at home, plus 3.5. Listen, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, you know it, right? I don't have to name anybody else because there's basically nobody else on that squad. But the Celtics, I believe this is going to be their, fifth game on the road? The fifth game on the road. The Lakers coming back home from a nice long road trip as well. So the Celtics on a tough back-to-back, difficult West Coast trip. I think James and Davis, they could get 30 apiece if they want here tonight. It's going to be a game, I believe, that's on TNT. A lot of eyes going to be on this game. I'm going to take the Lakers plus 3.5. Not saying they're going to win, but I wouldn't be so upset with you or with myself. I'm not going to take it. I won't take it, but Lakers on the money line. I could see why people, heck, might as well. A home dog in the NBA. Let's get after it. I like the Lakers here plus 3.5, 3.5 points, and we're going to see what we can get there. Again, the Celtics are on a mission. Ladies and gentlemen, the Celtics are on a mission. So if you don't feel super confident in this one, I do not blame you. I just think, on a tough back-to-back West Coast trip like this, like the Celtics have been on here in the last 4 or 5 games, I think the Lakers can get them at home and cover that plus 3.5 there as a home dog. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are our plays here for Tuesday, December 13th. Again, follow myself on Twitter. This isn't a shameless plug or anything. It's just facts, baby. It's just facts. Not all the numbers are out. Not all the odds are out that for the plays that I want. I do have some plays circled, but there's just no odds out for it yet. So I am eyeing, again, some player props in the NBA. And we're going to see what we can get with that. So again, come back to my Twitter and or go to www.kotasportscappers.com. I'll post all my plays there and a recap of Monday as well once everything wraps up. Like I said, third quarter here in the NFL game, so nothing it has wrapped up in that game yet. But and of course, the Mavericks still got to win this game. The Mavericks still have to win this game against OKC, and hopefully we can cash on that NBA moneyline parlay. There we go. Tuesday. Good Money Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe below. BetUS, that description is also below. Join 125. Use that code, and we'll see everybody on Wednesday. Peace. I'm Kota Pace.